Today is both an important and exciting day for multiple reasons. The first of which is the fact that today is the 11-month anniversary of my diagnosis. And every month, that's always an important milestone for me because it just reminds me of everything I have to be grateful for. I'm still alive 11 months later when in the beginning they're like, hey, if you do nothing, you'll be dead in 60 days. Even if you do something, there's about a 60% chance that the treatment will work. And it's not a cure, it's just a treatment which will buy you more time. And even if it does work, your odds of still being alive 5 years from now are about 10%. So it's like, because of that information I was given in the beginning, every single one of these milestones just makes me so grateful to still be alive. And not just that, but to also have all those amazing people and amazing things in my life. And I'm referring to my wife, to my friends, to my family, to everyone who watches and comments on my videos, who gets value from me sharing my story. And yeah, even the people who, that 1% of 1% of people who doubt, who think that I'm lying, who think that I'm embellishing, and who are like, hey, we need proof, we need scans, we need you to show us the tumors, we need you to show us your treatments when you're at the hospital and everything. And I'm just like, even those people, they provide value because they remind me it's important for you to remain yourself. That is the point of everything that's going on. And you can't let anyone else affect you and change you. It's all about you being yourself, you becoming the version of yourself that you're meant to become as a result of going through all this. And because of that, that's why these milestones are important to me. That's why I'm so grateful for everything and everyone, even the seemingly negative things. Because if you look at the situation objectively since the beginning, in the last 11 months, things have been getting progressively worse. It's like, oh, diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, there is no cure. Well, that sucks. Oh, well, now you have brain tumors in your head. That sucks. Oh, well, that mass in your leg? Turns out it's a massive tumor. Turns out it's cancerous. And turns out that's the initial source of everything. Oh, yeah, you passed out in the subway, convulsed, and, ended up in the hospital. And it's just like, if you look at that objectively, it's like, okay, things are progressively getting worse. But at the same time, I'm just so grateful for all of it because I know that even though doctors keep telling me there's no way you're going to survive this, from their perspective, they're 100% convinced that I'm going to keep getting worse and worse and worse until I die. First of all, I refuse to believe that, but I simply cannot believe it. To me, that is impossible. There is no logical reason why this would happen if there is no way for me to not just find a cure, but just learn from it. Like, I manifested this into my life. There is a reason for that. I need to learn what I need to learn from this. I need to grow. I need to evolve. And everything I've been through and everything I'm going to continue going through is teaching me all those things that I need to learn. And that's why I'm so grateful for it. Everything that happened, even though, as I was saying, it seems to be getting worse and worse and worse with time, it's teaching me so much. Like, it allowed me to have that shift in belief, in perspective, in understanding of the world about 2 months ago. That quantum theory of everything, every single possible outcome exists simultaneously, and time also exists simultaneously. So I just need to live as the version of myself that is healthy, that is already cured, that future version of myself. And as a result of that, my body will heal itself. The universe will take care of me. It will provide for me. And a lot of people, that when I explain that, they're like, they don't say it, but I can see it. Like, they don't believe it. They're like, yeah, you're delusional. And some people have said it in the comments, like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. You have stage 4 cancer. You're going to die. Accept it. And to me, I'm like, well, first of all, I don't believe that. But even if I did, it's like, I much prefer choosing to believe that I'll be okay, even if I'm wrong and I end up dying, because life is so much more enjoyable living from this perspective, from this belief that I'm already healed. The universe is curing me. There's nothing I need to do, because if I end up dying, well, at least I'll be happy. At least I'll enjoy the time that I have left with the people that I have left. And I won't be spending this entire time being afraid and trying to do whatever I can to survive. Like, yes, I'm still doing what the doctors recommend. I'm still, trying all the different treatments and everything. That doesn't change anything. I'm not an idiot. But it's a question of belief, of perspective. And that is the belief and the perspective I've chosen, because it just makes me such a happier, more grateful person. And that's the kind of person I want to be. So anyway, feel like that was a lot of babbling, but it's just, I wanted to express that because I'm so grateful for everything that's happened, for everyone that I've encountered through this. And it's just, life is amazing. I keep coming back to that, to like, life is just awesome. So once again, thank you to everyone. Which kind of leads me to something else. The other reason why today is significant is because it's the day where my channel has finally been unlocked for monetization. And that was kind of a long time coming. As my channel was starting to grow, I was getting more views and comments and interactions and everything. I knew that was coming. And I'd been thinking about it for a while. I'm like, what do I do once I get to that point? Do I monetize or not? Because everybody hates ads, including myself. And I'm like, the point of this channel has never been money. That's never been the intention. It's always been about, this is who I am, this is my journey, I'm a storyteller, this is what I feel the need to do. And yes, there was the GoFundMe that my friend created, but it's just like, hey, someone created for me, I'm sharing the link. That way, if people want to encourage me along the way, they want to support me, they have the option to do so. I would never try to convince anyone to donate. That is not my intention. That's why I'm like, should I monetize or not? But, in the especially last couple weeks, couple months, as the channel's been growing, I've been talking to other people with channels and other people going through similar things as me. And people's perspective was always like, well, first of all, it's YouTube. People are used to YouTube being monetized, to having to watch ads. It's just part of being online nowadays. Plus, not everyone, like everyone wants to, who's watching, everyone who finds values in your videos wants to encourage you, but not necessarily everyone has the monetary capabilities or desires to encourage you, but they'd be more than happy to watch a couple seconds of ads knowing that you'll make a little money from that. So they're able to encourage you even though they don't have to spend it out of their own pocket. So I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. And also at the end of the day, as I was talking about before, the universe and everything, I need to open myself up to whatever the universe needs and wants to provide for me. And given my situation, the fact that I can't work because of my condition, given the fact that my budget on disability is very limited and I have expenses to pay, rent and food and electricity and all those things, it's like, it would not make sense for me to close myself off to a source of potential income from the universe just because I'm like, well, I don't want to feel like people are like, oh, he's just doing this for the money, because I know at the end of the day, there's always going to be haters, always going to be doubters, and I can't, hold myself back because of that. So it was kind of, I went back and forth for a while, but I eventually decided, all right, let's monetize it just because it's there, the universe is providing it, so I'm opening myself up to it, and I'm being grateful for it. Even though I don't know what to expect, I've never had a monetized YouTube channel, so we're discovering this together, and I want to be upfront about it. Yes, my YouTube channel is now monetized. That means there will be ads on my videos. I don't know how much, I don't know how long, I don't know any of it, but I wanted to be open and honest about it because that's who I am. So yeah, that's pretty much been the update. That's why today is a significant day. And once again, I just want to end this with gratitude and just say thank you to everyone who watches and comments and encourages me and supports me. All those words, they really mean a lot to me. So thank you everyone who watches.